Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane. And before we dive into this reading, I have an announcement to make. I am open to private readings, private personalized meditations, and animal healings. So if you're interested in any of these, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is also linked in the description box below. Also, if you could like, subscribe, and comment to this video, that would be so helpful to me. It will get me out of the YouTube algorithm purgatory I have been put into until I am forgiven for taking off time to take care of my sick family members. So thank you so much for liking, for commenting, for subscribing. You guys are helping me tremendously. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. I don't know if you guys heard that during the meditation, but my dog Esme was having a wonderful dream. She's very loud, so I don't know if this mic canceled it out, but if you heard that, I just thought that was adorable. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of, Leo, angels, and spirit guides. The Ten of Wands reverse. We're releasing a huge weight that we've been carrying. A lot of, just a lot of stress, a lot of anger, a lot of frustrations that we've been carrying, a lot of things that have kept us from shining, which as a Leo, we're ruled by the sun. We are meant to shine. And you can be thinking, like, why do I have to be mindful about this? It's because we're so used to carrying this weight. So as we release it, we can be thinking, something is missing, it doesn't quite feel right. Or it can almost feel like we're doubting our happiness as we move forward. We're doubting what we really love or what we really want or how we're moving forward because we're freeing ourselves and we're not carrying the same weight, the same heaviness, the same doubt, the same fear that we were carrying before. So it just feels like, oh no, this is wrong. And it's like, no, let yourself walk in the sunshine. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, okay. So we have two. We have here confidence, which is upright, and blossom. So we are great with our confidence. Shine in your confidence. And even if you're saying, oh no, I'm not great in my confidence, you're going to be blossoming into it. But we're having a bit of difficulty blossoming, letting ourselves shine. So there's a confidence in what we're doing, but there's almost like a lost in translation effect here. Or when we stand before people, all that confidence goes away. So just be mindful about this during this time. We're having a bit of difficulty blossoming, letting ourselves shine, letting ourselves blossom and move forward and be the person that we want to be or embrace the energy that we want to embrace. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, I love that. Angels and spirit guides. Angels, ooh. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. Of course. Hold on one moment. I just had to get the cards that fell on the floor and this one. There we go. Okay. I love that we're crowned with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is and they all live happily ever after. This is joy, this is happiness, this is beauty, this is letting ourselves shine, this is being contented within our own existence. It's usually shown as a family, but it's whatever happiness is for you. And it's also coming to that realization that happiness is very personalized. What makes me completely happy may not make you completely happy at all. You might not even like it. It's kind of like favorite foods, right? What's my favorite food isn't your favorite food. So letting yourself be happy in the way that's right for you is so important. Our world wants us to be so uniformed, so ordered. So this is how everybody's happy, and this is what's, popular, and this is what's right. Let yourself be you, and let yourself march to the beat of your drum to embrace your happiness. But you've come to a completion of a cycle emotionally when it comes to what you love, what you want, what you desire within your life. Even if you have still a lot of questions, there's something that has been answered emotionally towards your happiness, towards your joy. And it depends on where we are in our journey. For some of us, it's a big answer. For some of us, it's a very small answer. But the answer is still there. The Six of Swords reversed. We are no longer apprehensive as we move forward. We're going after what we want with a bit more confidence. Confidence is what spirit is guiding us with. So, with that confidence, with a sense of, I know where I want to be, know what I desire, I'm opening up the door, I'm seeing myself. There's also a sense of, even though we are confident moving forward, we I'm just seeing we're unsure of the steps. So there's something about, I'm just seeing skipping stones here. Now it can be skipping stones, yes, but it's it's like going over a lake and which stones are slick and which stones aren't. When you're a little kid and you're walking over a little stream and you'll be like, oh, that log is safe to walk over, but that log isn't. And it's because you've fallen in before or gotten your foot stuck. So here, this is what Spirit is saying. It's like you're moving forward, you're figuring out the path that is the most secure and the safest for you to move forward in. But there's still some uncertainty here. So just be aware of this. There's still things that you're like, this or that, like questioning it. If you meditate on it, connect with spirit, just if you sit in the sunlight and you let yourself meditate, let yourself just cleanse your thoughts for a minute, focus on your breathing and focus on the problem that you have, you will find that answers start to come to you. It can be slow at first, but they're going to start to come to you much more powerfully the more you practice this. You're ruled by the sun. The sun is very, very important to you. Vitamin D is very, very important to you. The tower. We're going through a tower time. That's not a bad thing. This is a time of intense and powerful change where, we're kind of thrown out of our comfort zone. Again, it's not a bad thing. It's just a time of intense change. We always think the tower is something we don't want to see. Well, because we as human beings, like even if where we are is bad, we like the comfort of knowing, right? Of like it's kind of like the devil type of thing. But when the tower comes in, it's going to show that our world is opening up or that things are being shaken up. And so just be ready for powerful change that you can't run away from. This isn't like, oh, I can hide from this. This is like, ready or not, here it comes. And it shakes up our foundation. It can make certain things crumble. It can make us doubt certain ways forward, but it's not us hiding from ourselves. It's us facing things head on and saying, okay, I see this. And that's what a tower time makes us do. Because the more we hide from the tower, the more it keeps on following us like some sort of bad, evil boogie monster. So just be aware of this. The death card is reversed. Now, we can be having a difficulty with a Scorpio energy during this time. The time frame, October 23rd to November 21st, can be a little bit challenging for us as well. So just know those are two ways forward because this is a general reading. It'll be different for everybody. But there's a stagnancy or a resistance of transformation. So be aware of this. The tower time is forcing you to change. We're resistant to that change. Kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. We we don't want to. It's a sense of like, I'd rather be here now. It's the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new, the transformation of who we are. And that's going to be something that, again, we're a bit resistant to. And that's okay. We can be as resistant as we want to be to this. But just know that this energy is around us. It's a shadow around us. And until we stop and look at it, it's still going to be there. So just being aware of this. This is like trying to outrun your own shadow. You can't do it. It's always going to be right behind you or right beside you. So being aware of that is absolutely positively important, because with the death card, that's there's also that's what's happening. It's like we're trying to run away from this, and it's always right there. A spirit is also saying, I'm trying to connect with you. Scorpio energy is very connected. Okay, it can be super passive aggressive, yes, but it's very connected to the spirit world. And so here during this time, it's going to be so important for you to connect, for you to sit in meditation or to talk to your angels or to write in a journal or whatever it is that you do to connect to spirit. That is going to be super important during this time. The Page of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We are students right now of our voice. We're hiding our voice away. Here she has the scarf off up to protect her from the cold, but there's a sense of hiding your voice away. You can also find that in cold weather, you can have asthma, you can have, you know, yeah, that's really what came through is asthma, but there's a sense of like your voice becomes weaker, right? And this is strengthening your voice. There's a sense here of I need to strengthen my voice. I need to see what it is that I want. There's a blockage around the throat chakra, okay? Especially in the winter months when it's more of a inward looking at yourself type of energy. So just be aware of this. As we are aware of this, okay? There are a lot of lessons we're going to be learning during this time with being able to ask questions, being able to look at what we don't know and not be ashamed of that. There's a sense here of I'm not supposed to be a student. I'm already supposed to know. And spirit's like, oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. We always think that. We always think, I mean, at least I know, especially me growing up, I always thought, oh, you're not supposed to ask questions. You're always supposed to know all of this. And you're always supposed to be like super smart and super clever. But some of us, like, we have to learn. So let yourself learn. This is not being afraid to ask questions. This is not being afraid to dive deeper into things, have deeper conversations. This is letting your voice forward and embracing your voice and what you're looking for and what you want and vocalizing it, even to yourself. It's like almost I'm afraid to say this, even to me. Like I'm hiding my own voice from myself. So writing in a journal would be so beneficial. Drawing in a journal would be so beneficial. However you express yourself, you let out your thoughts through, writing, drawing, music, through dance or whatever it is, exercise, letting that come forward so that speaking is around you and you get to embrace your life path, what you desire, what you want, how you're moving forward. The Five of Cups is change your mind and change your life. There is something here where we're resilient, we're not resilient, resistant to a certain way that we want to move forward. We're also kind of shrouded in a little bit of gray. When you're remembering something and it's not a positive something, so the memory is a little bit gray or sepia, like the colors are dulled, but when the memory is beautiful, the colors are very vibrant. So here it's looking at things that were dulled, and it's like I'm stepping out of this time of shadow. We need to step out of the time of shadow. That is going to be so 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 powerfully important for us here, Leo. And also coming to terms with the fact that, yeah, some things have been lost, they fell away, but there's love here. It's stepping into healing beautiful love, and it's connected with that love and with that healing. The Two of Cups is healing, it's love, it's the minor arcana lovers card. It's a sense of a friendship connection and just absolute beauty. And it's knowing that everything doesn't have to be perfect, but it can still be beautiful. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is Cernunnos reversed. So this is the devil energy coming into play. Cernunnos is the devil. But remember, the devil in Christianity is a corruption of all nature gods. So nature gods couldn't be controlled. There's something here that is like consequences of actions or consequences of certain things are out of our control. So just be aware of that. Be aware of certain things just being a little bit chaotic. This is also Saturn reverse. Saturn keeps everything in order. Saturn is in Mercury right now. So just knowing that we can have a little chaos of words. So be very mindful about fighting during this time. We can say things that we do not mean or didn't want to say. So just be very aware of not walking down that road. That's going to be very important. Yeah. Our subconscious Spirit message is spontaneous. We need to be a bit spontaneous, do things that are a little bit crazy, a little bit out there. Not anything harmful or bad, but just letting ourselves have fun, letting ourselves imagine, letting ourselves open up the door. That's going to be so important. Doing things where it's like, yes, I'm going to go and do this, or oh, wouldn't that be fun? So let's go try it. That type of energy is going to be great. It doesn't all have to be planned. The Six of Cups reverse. Subconsciously, we're releasing a wanting something from our past, wanting to have our past perfectly replicated, or holding on to a memory that has become this idealistic dream where we're letting it go, Leo. And also note that we're in Leo season. So this is our time to shine, but is also, it could be a more intense time for us than when we're in other signs. So just be aware of that. But you know, we're releasing certain dreams that we had from our past. And it's like it just doesn't fit anymore. Don't release the dreams that are super important to you and make you who you are. But it's a sense of, I'm not trying to replicate what once was. I know that I am a different person and I'm walking in a different time. All right. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless and be safe. Bye.